be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. It's a good deal and help support the show. What's up, Planeswalkers? 36 back for more Magic the Gathering Arena, and today we're going to be playing Festival Heliod's Glory. This video is also brought to you in part by the like button, I suppose. Click it. I don't fucking know. So I was able to play this on stream today, or yesterday for you all, which is Saturday. And I was able to finally complete it. But I've been meaning to make a video of this kind of mono blue devotion style deck, and it just hadn't been working out in the normal standard queue, so I figured I would show it off here. Obviously, this is a bit of a strange format because it is Immortal Sun, so we will, Planeswalker abilities don't work. We draw an extra card during our upkeep. We start with, I think, 5 or maybe 6 cards. I think it's 5. And our cards cost 1 less to cast. So, with that out of the way, right, we know that our things are going to be a little cheaper, right? So all of these, that isn't that historical, they all cost 1 generic less, right? So this is 1 drop, 1 drop, 1 drop, 1 drop. This has to be a 2 drop. This essentially has to be a 2 drop because it's unlikely that we'll be able to play this in whatever. This is a 1 drop and a 2 drop. This is a 3 drop that has always 1 active, which is nice. A nice 3 drop, a 3 drop, and a 3 drop. So we cut the mana base down just a little bit. But essentially the point of this deck is to have Jace or Thassa's Oracle win us the game when we have little to no cards left in the library. And the way we do that is by having a large amount of blue devotion for Nyx Lotus that we then use to draw a bunch of cards or slowly tap our opponent's stuff down while we slowly use Jace. Now obviously in this deck, we can't use Jace's ability. We still have the static of if we draw too many cards, we win. And that's where Gadwick comes in. Gadwick is fantastic in this format, especially considering we'll be able to play things like at instant speed with Omen of the Sea and Brazen Borrower and such, which will allow us to tap even more things down. So I'm just going to talk about the cards real quick. Corridor Monitor is a 1 mana 2/5 in this format, which is pretty decent against a lot of the aggressive strategies running around right now. And it allows us to untap our Nyx Lotus. Something that we can do, and something that I did a lot on stream, is you would play a Nyx Lotus out for 3 mana, pay 1 mana to put a Corridor Monitor out, and then untap the Nyx Lotus, which will hopefully be giving you a decent net of mana. Wall of Lost Thoughts is a 2 mana 0/4, which is actually a 1/5, my apologies, that we just get to mill ourselves for 4. It's one of those things that helps us. Obviously, both of these have ETB triggers that work really nicely with Thassa. Thassa's Oracle is a good old-fashioned 2 mana 2/4. It's Thassa's Oracle. We get to scry and put a card on top, the rest on the bottom. It's not actually a scry, whatever. Omen of the Sea, good old-fashioned. Do I want? I realize I would rather have this slightly around. There we go. Omen of the Sea, flash 1 mana card, we scry 2, draw 1. That is what Serum Visions. That is a card that is heavily played in a lot of places. And then of course we can pay some mana, sacrifice, and scry 2. Pretty helpful. Golden Egg. Doesn't really need to fix our mana, but it's here essentially to be a free cantrip, right? It's not free, but 1 mana, we get to bring it in, and then we can sack it to gain some life if we really need to. It's helped. 3 Emrys. Emry is cool. 1, she's a 2/3, but she's great because she allows us to get back our eggs or our lotuses turn after turn. Well, our eggs turn after turn, where we can keep like gaining life out of them and drawing cards. But she allows us to actually like rebuy our lotuses just in case they get, you know, blown up. Brazen Borrower. This is like the strongest card to save our life. This in conjunction with Gadwick. If we have Gadwick on the field and then we cast a Brazen Borrower, we return 1 creature, we tap another, we cast the Brazen Borrower, tap another, and we have an additional blocker, right? Brazen Borrower plus Gadwick is fantastic. You know, essentially it's a 3 mana bounce a thing and 4/2 with flying and flash. So can only block creatures with flying, but still. Excuse me. Gadwick, 3 mana 3/3. When he enters, I get to draw X, where X equals, or oops, I get to draw X, which is X there. Whenever I cast a blue spell, tap target non-land permanent and opponent controlled. I kind of still wish that this says tap target non-land permanent, but whatever. Thassa, we get to bounce things. Oh, that's me making that noise. I thought it was the cat. The cat's in here because she's being bad. Thassa Deep Dwelling essentially is a 3-mana card, which is fantastic. Allows us to tap down our opponent's creatures so that we can, you know, not die horribly. And since I don't need, so I had to win for a sponsored thing where I got some codes to give my community. That time was the cat. I can actually win with her because she's 7 power. And if I tap my opponent's whole board down, then they gonna die. But she just allows us to rebuy a lot of these ETBs. Jake, he's here essentially as sometimes I'll need to win with Gadwick. And then of course Nyx Lotus, the card of all cards. I'm gonna stop talking and just play some games. This was very fun. I will say I like this one a lot more than the last event. This one feels a lot more open. Obviously, like, people are playing some similar things here and there. Sure, I'll keep this. So it is 6 cards. All right. But still, this one feels more open. I would have preferred. I think I'm fine doing this because then I can get Emry on turn 2, and if I have a Lotus in the grave, okay, I didn't. That's fine. I would have preferred if this was historic, just because I think it would have been more interesting. Also, there's the dregs. Okay, I'm not going to pour this in a cup if I just have a little bit left. All right. I'm not a savage. It's just almost gone. All right. I mean, this is my house. I'll do what I want. Ooh. Okay. Keep this. Opponent on black something. Blagro. Alright. Blagro is frightening for sure. Got that wall, which is great. Allows us to actually have a decent 2 that can block this relatively nicely. We've got an egg. Got this Lotus. So next turn we play Emry. Possibly get an egg back. Oh, so it is Rakdos Knights. Fervent Champion, sure. Out of the Ebon Legion. I'm scared. This thing is large. Is this +1/+1 or just... Okay, +1/+0. They did... Why would you not attack there, though? I don't understand at all. I guess I can cast Corridor Monitor because it makes Emry cheaper. Because this is a 2/5. Yeah, I think I just need the board presence here a little more than the combo potential later on. Yeah, I think I value this a little bit more. Next turn I'll play Nyx Lotus. So I can actually block this decently. This will become a freaking 5/3, which is not great, but this might just be black-red, I guess. Okay, that's large and in charge. Well. I drew all 3 of my Jaces. Definitely not something I wanted to see. Jace is like... Maybe I think I'm going to cut down to 2 Jaces. Okay. I'll play this. Pass the turn. So I'm going to take a decent... Man, hit and trip all 3 of my Jaces is not good. I want the Immortal Sun as a card back. That actually looks pretty sweet. My opponent has the World Championship sleeve, but they don't got the World Championship trophy. Words are hard. I know what trophies are. I've earned trophies as a kid. I don't actually know if I have. I used to play sports. I also used to be in nerd stuff, like chess teams and stuff. Oh no, I wasn't on a chess team. I was in the chess club. Very different. Oh, they can cast Ember Cleave. Okay, Ember Cleave is not something I'd like to see. If they cast Ember Cleave and put it on that 6. It's 12. I would technically live, but I'd have like one turn to win the game. So I think I need to block with Corridor Monitor. So they're doing Ember Cleave before... Okay, so they did that before blocks, which makes no sense. I can... So that's 6. So that's 6. I can double block this. And kill it. He gets to kill my Corridor Monitor, but I think I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. This will get larger. Fudge. I have Emry, though. Yeah, I have Emry to be able to cast one from the graveyard. I just wish I hadn't. I just wish I didn't need to. So we do this. We play Jace, because Jace is actually free with Nyx Lotus.
A manipulation of the mind.
Use Nyx Lotus. We Omen of the Sea. I should have went to full control, but... Oh, I can just do it in response. Do I want to do this in response? Yes. Okay, I needed Brazen Borrower, but... Looks like we get it anyway. Thassa, Deep Dwelling. Draw one card. Crap. That's on 5. Thassa makes it 6. Thassa will be active. I think it's correct to do this. Okay. Oh, I'm dumb. I just realized that I could have actually, I didn't realize that. I could untap Emry, tap her again, and get the other corridor monitors. Okay. Well, that's something to note for next turn. Okay. So this is fine. I'm going to take a little bit of dabblage. It's okay. Because my opponent's going to need to use the Ember Cleave beforehand if they want to murder the crap out of me. Spot of Mayhem. Okay, so they're choosing not to cast Ember Cleave. It's very strange. Going at Jace. Jace is literally free. I think I need to save Brazen Borrower. So I think I'm okay with this, to be honest. Sure. I'm playing a complicated combo deck. We play Jake from State Farm.
I'm up for a challenge.
We play Thassa. Sure. We use Emry. We get back Corridor Monitor. Corridor Monitor comes in. Untaps Emry. We tap Emry. We get the second Corridor Monitor. We play the Corridor Monitor. It untaps Nyx Lotus. I think we let this flake. So I have... Okay, I have a decent amount of mana. Going to, excuse me, bounce. What am I at? 35? I think I'm going to bounce my Wall of Lost Thoughts. Well, what does this do? 4? And she does... Oh, she also does 4. So I'm going to bounce Emry. I'll just have more creatures that are untapped. So I'm going to take a decent amount of damage here. Got 30 cards, Corridor Monitor, that's nice. So all I need now is one of my Gadwicks. I should be able to win off of Gadwick. But we'll see about that. That's fine with me. What just happened? Interesting. I tapped things wrong. I should have tapped one of these. And bounced one of these. I'm just gonna go ahead and play Brazen Borrower here. Yeah, I could really use a Gadwick. That helps. So we're going to play the islands. We're going to grab egg. No, we're going to Thassa first. We're going to Oracle first. So that we can get Gadwick. Yeah, okay. Because there should be, yeah, okay. There's a Gadwick here. We grab Gadwick. Well, we don't grab Gadwick just yet. We activate Emry. We get the egg. We play the egg. We get the Gadwick in hand. We have a Jake from State Farm on the battlefield. We tap for 13. We play this. We untap this and then tap for 14. And then this is what, 27? I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna do this for 28. Let's do 30. Can't do 30. Do I not have enough mana for this? Because that would be awkward. 26. 20, so it's 3. I should be able to cast for exactly 27. Like, we just barely won. Oh! I still need to draw a card. I need to survive. Fudge. Oh, wait. I can just... Hey, everyone. I'm smart. I figured it out. I did it. Oh. Alright, I do still think I want to cut one of the Jakes from State Farm. I think I want to cut one of the Jakes and add... Where's another egg? Alright, cool. Gonna hit up another game. I love when a plan comes together. Also, it took me, like, an entire hour to do that on stream. I kept messing it up, or kept losing. This hand's fine. Got these. This. It's a bunch of... It's a lock with a bunch of keys. It's just adorable. Alright. Green Rampy Damp. Only need one of those, thanks. Corridor monitors make this pop off. Next turn, we're probably just going to Golden Egg and hold up a Brazen Borrower. They have 4, or they can play a 4. I might just dome me with Paradise Druids. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very scared. 5, so they can play a 6 or 7 drop next turn? That's horrifying. Gonna go and play an egg. DeVito needed to offer me an egg in this trying time. Let's see what we lose. Not much. Okay, am I alive? Is my question. They can play a set. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do I need this Emry right now? Not much. So if I force a thing out of them, I think I'm fine with that. Oh, Ember Cleave, right. I forgot that Ember Cleave is a card that people can use. That would have been 14 damage. I would have been at 6. Well, I guess I can borrower that. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna be playing I'm gonna like borrower to put that back in their hands. I don't think casting egg matters, so I think I might want to just Emry again. So if I'm doing that, I might want to egg first. Yeah. Sure, didn't help. I have to do this now because if they untap, then it has hexproof. Just Emry again. And the unfortunate bit is that I don't even have like a lot of devotion for my Nyx Lotus. So okay. That becomes 5. So I'm dead. What? Oh, of course. I thought for some reason they didn't have red. I was mistaken. Well, I died to a triple Paradise Druid Ember Cleave start. Second Ember Cleave start, so not my fault. The cat's just sleeping. I was gonna post a picture, or like take a picture, then I realized I don't care. I don't like cats. I would rather not have a cat. But I've made this known. This hand's kind of weak, but it's not like you ever mulligan in this format, so. Are you milling me or yourself? Oh, you don't know what you've done. You poor unfortunate soul. Am I going to cast Corridor Monitor? They're milling me. They might stop milling me. I think I hold things. Yeah, I think I hold things right now. Like, as long as they don't burst mill me before I get to draw. Come on, mill me, do it. Do it. Come on. You fool. I'm gonna go ahead and, like, not take damage, though. You gonna counter that? Alright. Next turn I'll try and cast my Nyx Lotus. That might get countered, but then Emry can hopefully get it back. So the counters are actually what I'm worried about. Are you still going to be milling me? Okay, so this is more of an aggressive mill strategy. But I'm going to take this time to actually play my Nyx Lotus. Because my opponent is helping me along a little. Oh, there's Jace from State Farm. Can't attack unless defending player has 7 more cards in their graveyard. Well, it can attack. So I'm going to Nyx Lotus here. Pass the turn. Next turn I can play Jace. Nyx Lotus, Corridor Monitor, Nyx Lotus, Thassas. Do you not realize yet that this is my plan? Like, this is what I want you to do. This is frightful. So I do need more Brazen Borrowers and or Gadwicks. I am a little worried that my opponent's just going to try and counter some stuff with Didn't Say Please. This will get countered. Why do I... In what world do I care about that?
All figured out.
And now I have my Thassa on Loch. And I do this first because it plays around Quench. Yeah, we're just gonna go on Thassa's Oracle now. We're gonna grab a Gadwick. What do we have? 30 cards? Yeah, I think we're gonna grab a Gadwick. Alright, Gadwick is just gonna get milled. I technically shouldn't have done that, but I don't think it matters. I should have put a Corridor Monitor on top. Because I have Emry in here, I should have put a Corridor Monitor on top. But I do have another Corridor Monitor, so it should be fine. That said, when I'm at 30, they need to be able to remove my Jace. They have a Jace of their own. But you're at 46 cards, and you can't activate Jace. So I personally personally am not oh yeah, no, this should hopefully be a lock for me. I'm already so much further down with my cards. Going to tap this. I assume they're going to use it in response. That's fine. And tap this as well. I'm going to go and play this. Going to egg. I might as well egg again. I could have corridor monitored there, but I don't have a reason to. 25. I do need to be, like, careful. You can't block. And I can bounce my corridor monitor to untap this. So I think I'm going to go ahead and tap you down. Tap you down. So that I can kill Jace. Oh, I should have used that mana. That was my bad. I win! Don't bring... Don't bring a knife to a self-stabbing group fight. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, guys. Cool, the deck worked out. Let's open some packs. Hey. E-I-O-N-U. Alright, cool. See, this one felt a lot more fun. This worked. Wizards, this worked. Lavinia. Oh yeah, Lavinia would be stupid for this. Alright, cool. I enjoyed myself. Hope you all did as well. I'd like to thank my lovely patrons, especially Zen, for the continued support. If you'd like to join them and support the show, you'll find links in the down in the description below. My description is second to none. It's got all the info you'll need. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, go and tap that like button, add subscription to your mana pool, cast a comment to the comment section down below, pass the turn, and the vid to some of your friends. And of course, until next time, I will be one.